I did not get my breast augmentation until I was 48 years old. I wanted it done for 20 years, and waiting to meet Dr. Nein, it was worth the wait to get him 20 plus years later.
I had the surgery done because I wanted to fill out my clothes better and for more confidence.
It was very personal for me. I have two children, two older children, and I was just not happy with the way that my breasts looked, and couldn't wear bathing suits, couldn't wear the little sundresses that I've always wanted to wear, and so it was just a very personal decision for me.
They're definitely the most caring staff that I've ever met. I mean, Darla, like I said, she called me several times. They sent me cards, reminders about my appointments. I mean, they're fabulous here.
They were wonderful. They've always been so pleasant and never rush you, never push. Just very top-notch professionals.
During my consultation with Dr. Nein, he was very thorough with his description of the procedure, and it happened exactly as followed. I
made the decision to come to Dr. Nein after several other visits and research with other doctors. Just the professional attitude of he and his staff, and just to make me feel so comfortable, and his resume speaks quite highly of him. I did look into other plastic surgeons. I was quite surprised to find that not all cosmetic surgeons have hospital privileges. So it made me very comfortable at the degree of education and affiliations that Dr. Nein had.
Plus, I did some research before I ever came to Dr. Nein. Checked up on him, and he had tons of years of experience, and a lot of people had good things to say about him, so I felt like he was the best for me.
I actually had my procedure at the surgery center, and it was on time. Everything went exactly like was described to me from Dr. Nein's office, and Dr. Nein came into the room, and the last thing I know is he looked down and said, "I'm here and I'm going to take very good care of you." The next thing I knew, I woke up and I had great breasts.
They were fabulous. I mean, Darla called me every other day to check up on me. They sent me flowers. I mean, they were very caring, and they just wanted to make sure that, I was okay with everything.
Since I've had this surgery, I'm much more comfortable in purchasing clothes that fit. I always had a problem. I have a daughter, and after having a daughter, things change shape and move to different places. And it was just really nice to be able to buy a dress that fit on the bottom and the top again, and not have to figure out what you're going to wear because things aren't proportioned anymore.
Having a breast lift was a huge confidence builder. And the fact, again, that, I can wear the sundresses, I can wear the cute little bathing suits, and, all the things that I couldn't before.
After my breast augmentation, I was quite surprised at the recovery time. And it wasn't anything like I expected it to be. In 3 days, I was out doing my normal grocery shopping and errands, and I was just pleasantly surprised at the recovery, at being able to get out and about right away.
Actually, I thought it was going to be worse than what it was. I mean, I was thinking that I was probably going to be out of work for a week or so, but within 3 days, I mean, I was up and, shopping and doing everything.
They're perfectionists in what they do. And I do think having any type of a surgery is an art. And, with a breast lift, nothing on our body is symmetrical. But with a breast lift, you do want it to be, as close to perfect as possible. And I can honestly say right now my breasts are pretty perfect. Very natural. Very natural.
They're very natural. You can't feel them. You can't tell where they're at. They don't, they're just part of me now. It's like I've always had them there.
People, they look at me and they don't even know that I've had, breast augmentation because they do look so natural.
I have been so comfortable with Dr. Nein and his staff that anything that I would consider doing, I would always return to Dr. Nein.
They're fabulous here.
I have a lot of clientele that ask me daily about procedures, medical procedures from a plastic surgeon, and of course I always direct them to Dr. Nein, and I encourage them because it is a self-esteem builder, and it does make you feel better about yourself. And I think as women, when we feel better about ourselves, then we can be better to society as well.